Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. This is our evening class, and we are here in our Glenda, our vintage camper, aka the vintage glamper. Check her out on the gram. Yes, she has her own Instagram. And we are just checking in tonight. Thank you so much for popping in. If you are new to this, I'm Berns. I'm your certified detox specialist, and every evening and every morning and every day at noon, 3 times a day, people, 3 times a day. 3 times a day, I come live and we do detox classes. So welcome, pop in, say hello. When you drop a comment, I pop your comment up on the screen. So feel free to come on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're here to. Just wanted to celebrate you guys today. We've had so many people having shifts of consciousness and breakthroughs, and I just want to let you guys know that I see you. I see you rocking it. I see you working it. I see you striving for better. I see you engaged in your health and your family's health. And I just want to let you know that I am so damn proud of all of you. Hello, Alana. How are you, my love? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, haven't we had some amazing classes lately with people having such beautiful breakthroughs? I don't know if that light is bright. I need to turn it down. It's blinding me. It's blinding me. Hang on. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That's just better right there. We've had a lot of breakthroughs, right? We've seen it. Sometimes a breakthrough feels like a breakdown, right, Kelly? It's not. These are breakthroughs because then you realize, oh, okay, that gives me clarity. I see where I'm stumbling. I see where I'm falling. I'm aware that I'm stuck or whatever. And I'm going to just focus on just that next step. Just one step. That's all you need. You don't need the whole path to unfold in front of you for you to trust that this is the path or that this is what you need to, become the person that you know you want to become, right? You just need that next step. When you're driving in the dark, do you turn your headlights on and expect to see the entire journey illuminated before you? No, you don't. You just need the next, 100 feet or whatever. You just need that next little stretch. And you figure it out once you get to that end of that, but it never ends. You're always seeing just the next step. All you need to do is really stay open. Keep your heart, keep your awareness, keep your mind, keep your very vibrational existence, the being of you. Just stay open. Just stay open to receiving just that next step. Don't need to figure it all out, babe. You do not need to figure it all out. It will be shown to you as and when you need to see the next step, as and when that thing is. So I just have been just amazed at my conversations with people, both in the class and in private messages and in one-on-one coaching calls. And it is just I'm just so aware, so aware of the importance of just experiencing where you are on your journey and not freaking out about not knowing how everything is going to work out. It's that getting trapped in that need to figure it out, to have it all figured out in order to trust that this is just where you need to be right now and what you need to be experiencing. And if you just keep yourself open to the next thing that could potentially be something that changes your life. You don't know, right? Alana, you didn't know coming into this juicing experience what this would all be like, right? You don't need to know. You don't need to know all the steps, but you just were open when something resonated with who and what you knew and what you knew felt like the truth, or that there's something compelling about this. So I am very aware of that in my own journey. I just posted on my Facebook page. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. I think there's a way, I'm going to make that my first post on my YouTube channel. Actually, it's a great post. It's about 9 years ago today, December 22nd. I flew back from Toronto to California, where I was living at the time with my now ex-husband, my dear ex-husband, Michelle, and my 2 girls. And that was after having the first surgery to remove the tumor on my stomach. One step at a time, baby. I look warm. Thank you. I am. I do feel warm. Glenda is very, very chilly. It is cold here. All right, Cindy, I know it's hard for you to believe. Louisiana is not, snow cold. It's going to be a white Christmas this year. Yay! I'm so excited. Snow on Christmas. That is something. That is something. That's hard because we naturally want to know everything. Yes. Cindy says, hi, Dally. He's got his headphones on. He's sitting right over there. Yeah, we want to know everything. We want to know, we want to know, and we're not meant to know everything. That just, number one, it just takes away all the fun, We're not meant to know everything. I look back now at those 9 years and that picture that I posted. I'm going to make that my first community post on the channel because it's such a poignant memory, It was like the pivotal start of my awakening. All around that time, November 1st, first diagnosed, gripping pain in my solar plexus, November 1st, 2011. You have cancer. What? I don't have cancer. What are you talking about? You need to go back to Canada. We're not taking care of this in California, even though you have healthcare coverage. Go back home and get this taken care of. I end up going back home to Canada, having it taken care of. And that picture that I posted today was me in the wheelchair 10 days post-op. And because I asked the doctors, what's the soonest I can fly home? Because it's Christmas time, man. So I had the surgery 10 days ago. Yeah. 9 years ago, 10 days ago. And I asked the doctor beforehand, what's the soonest that I can fly home? Because it was getting tight on the days. And the plane tickets were getting more and more expensive the closer you got to Christmas. And we were just like, and he said 10 days. And I went, all right, I got this 10 days. I talked myself into rapid healing in 10 days. And that was the picture, December 22nd. And I told this story before. I did not tell Kaya that I was flying back home. And, or Danica, Michelle and I kept it a surprise for them. And when I walked in the door of the house in California, Kaya burst into tears. She could not speak. She was just overcome, sobbing with joy that I was back home. And that was, yeah. And who would have known all of the adventures that unfolded for me, I mean, it was pretty shitty cancer diagnosis. It was pretty heavy, And then 3 months later, my marriage was over. And then, a few months after that, moving back from California to Canada, like depression, alcoholism, thoughts of suicide. Listen, it was like in freaking tense, dealing with the whole thought every 3 months, going in for a CT scan and keeping my fingers crossed real tight that I wasn't going to get that bad news that I was told what I would always get. This will always be here. You'll never get rid of this cancer. And, refusing chemotherapy after 5 years of being on it, just saying, I can't do this anymore. It's killing my body. Finding love again with Dali, beautiful family life with my kids, my ex-husband, Dali, all of us working together, rowing in the same direction as a family. My life has come so full circle in so many ways. It has been such a spiritual awakening. And now I get to share it with all of you guys. So never doubt that what you're going through isn't for a grander purpose, because it always is. We think that it's not, and we because we're thinking small, right? You got to open up your awareness and elevate and keep in mind that you are divine. You're just having a human experience, and that everything is going to work out for you. We've heard so many stories of triumph lately, and within our community, right? Within the classes, people having powerful healings, people changing their lives, people helping to change other people's lives, spouses, partners, boyfriends, husbands, children, adult children, young children, so many families getting on board. Hey, hey, hey there, Moss. How are you? I'm doing well, my friend. Just doing a little spiritual wrapping right now, just talking about how incredible life gets to be when you take away the fear and take away the worry. I understand those emotions. God, I have felt them, you know. In all areas of your life, seek things that make you feel good when you think and feel about them on all the subjects, right? So if you're thinking about what's happening right now and lockdowns and restrictions province-wide, instead of staying in that mode of fear and worry and what is going to happen and, oh my God, this is the end of the world as we know it. It is not. It is the beginning of a new way to think and feel and grow through all of these experiences. And, it's just really, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth the spiritual evolution. It is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. What is going on? I'm so glad you're doing another stream. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you are here, Moss. Moss, I do like every morning at 8 a.m., every day at noon, and every day at 8 p.m., give or take a few days. Lately, I've taken a little bit of a break from the noon classes on the weekend. Just need to make sure I don't burn myself out with my energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here, man, and I'm so glad that you're here. Things are always working out, even when you think it's not. Yes, Carlene. I'm sad I missed the onion wrap. Oh, man, it's all right. The onion wrap. Okay, so the onion wrap is in the dehydrator. Our house is funky with our electricity because it's an older house, right? So we can't be in our camper, our Glenda. We have this camper trailer that we decked out like that. Right? So I'm in here right now, but we can't run the heat in Glenda here in the camper and run the dehydrator at the same time. So I'm going to unveil them tomorrow during lunch. I'm going to show you guys how everything turned out from today during lunch. So it was an adventure for sure. Weird. How do you spell your name? Oh, watch the replay, babe. Yes. Moss is actually a middle name. Haha, that's okay. Weird is my first name. Is Weird really your first name? Oh my gosh, Weird. All right, man. Well, I don't want to keep calling you Weird. That's what I said the other day. But if Weird is your real first name, we will call you. What would you like to go by, my friend? Let us know. For real. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't feel bad, Alana. Don't feel bad. I thought the same thing. I was like, I said to Alana, don't feel bad when I first met Weird. I said, Weird. Okay, I don't know if I can keep calling you that because that's a little bit weird. So I'm all with peace and love, my friend. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I would say I'm having trouble transitioning to raw. The temptations are on another level, Berns. Okay, well, what are you craving? Talk to me. What are you craving? I'm used to hearing Moss from you guys. Okay, well, I like calling you Moss. You know why? Because it reminds me of sea moss. Yeah, and my mom used to make sea moss all the time. So I kind of, you know. So what are you craving? It's not unusual to have cravings when, especially if we have an overgrowth of candida, right? And now we're starving the candida. Candida is seeking complex carbohydrates and the byproduct of complex carbohydrates, which is mainly carbonic acid. That's what they feed on. They feed on the acid in our lymphatic system. So as you starve them off with the raw food, um, and the simple sugar raw food, not the complex, right? Not the complex. You really stay with the fruits. Candida is like rising up saying, oh, hell no, where's my food source? I don't know what I'm craving, but if I put it in my mouth, it's like trying to force a child to eat. Oh my gosh. But what are you craving? I don't understand. Doing well. How about you? How are you both doing? We're both doing really well, Michelle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Christmas. Are you all ready for Christmas, Michelle? Are you ready? So yeah, today's wrap was good. The spiritual wrap was good. The picture I posted, go have a look on Facebook. I'll try to post a picture on YouTube on the community page. I think I can do that now. And moss, weird. I don't know, like my mind hasn't caught up yet. Okay, I understand, honey. I was craving pastels yesterday, but not anymore. Well, because I was talking all about pastels and because it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time in Trinidad. How could you not crave a pastel? Make the Bernsey burger with the pastel flair seasonings. You have all of that. You have access to green seasoning. I had cucumber pasta with pasta sauce. It was delicious. Good. Find things that you wait a minute. What kind of pasta sauce? Are you talking about cooked tomato pasta sauce? Okay. Let's work on it. We're gearing up, Moss. Don't feel like you have to do anything in a urgency. We are going to be working and walking through what to have so that you can experience a really good detox. Okay, we're doing that with our warm-up for everybody who's interested. Our warm-up on December the 27th till December the 31st is going to be our warm-up to a little juice cleanse that we're going to have January 1st to January 21st. Okay, so we're doing a little, warming it up. You know what I'm saying? Homemade, uncooked. Okay, well, good. Okay, good. I just didn't want to assume, right? I don't ever want to assume. Okay, wait a minute. What do you mean by, because some people will be like, oh, yeah, the tomato sauce in a jar, like it's ingredients, tomatoes. I'm like, yeah, that's being cooked. You can't cook tomato sauce. It's one of the strong non-negotiables in my books, anyhow. Uncooked homemade is great. Hey man, that pastel, by the way, that pastel um, uh, ended up being like raw, like minced meat, like beef, like you know what I mean, brown beef. Go and check out the replay. I think you would really like that. You can put that into your homemade spaghetti sauce as well, homemade raw marinara sauce. Mix that in there as well. It could be a taco seasoning. It could be like a bolognese. Oh my goodness. So many good things to eat. Finish your Christmas shopping. Good, good, good. I'm sorry. I know I'm holding this at a funky angle because I'm tired and I'm feeling lazy. I think for now I should stick to simple things. Yeah, your body wants simple chemistry. Yes, I know. Blend it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not quite finished my Xmas shopping. Okay, not quite. Okay. I got it. Anyhow, Moss, you're doing great. Listen, you're doing great. Just keep going. Understand that cravings are normal. Cravings are normal. And just find the foods that you like. You're craving pastels. Make it with the Bernsey burger. That's what I do. That's what we do. Once you make that, you'll find that regular pastels is like, nah. I have somehow come up with the perfect pastel meat recipe, and I've eaten a lot of pastels in my day. Okay, my parents and my family, my sisters, my two sisters, and my mom and dad used to make some Christmases thousands of pastels for just that season. Okay, because mom was a caterer and she used to cater, and she also sold pastels to people. People would buy from her from far and wide. Her pastels were like, some years we would sit down and make thousands of pastels. One year we sat down and made pastels on February 14th. I can't remember what year, but it was Carnival Monday and Tuesday. We sat down and made pastels. Why would we be making pastels on a Carnival Monday and Tuesday? I don't know, but we were. Okay, people ordered. I'll never forget that. I didn't go into Port of Spain for Carnival that year. Just wasn't feeling it, you know. Is Danica here yet? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think I missed your comment. Danica is coming on the 24th. She's coming on Christmas Eve. She's got a ride from Montreal, so she's going to be here Christmas Eve. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. And yeah, she'll be here until the 29th. So yeah, I'm excited. Have you made zucchini pasta with your omega? It seems you can make more things except juice. So zucchini pasta you cannot make with the omega. Zucchini noodles, you need a spiralizer for that. Yeah, you need a spiralizer for that. Like, I just got some groceries and my mom bought a bunch of processed things that I said I'd allow myself to have occasionally, and mock meat. It was soy and it was a bad idea. Yeah, got a sharp pain in my head, instantly threw it away. Your body knows now, weird, and the fact that you have started cleaning your diet up, you're starting to clean house, so to speak. When you bring junk into that house, your body is going to tell you, it's going to be like, we need to get rid of that, right? It's going to affect you. You're more sensitive now. This is what a lot of people find. So, if you want to go into this, understand that once you start cleaning your body out, you can't make joke anymore, as we say in Trinidad. You can't make joke anymore. You can't mess around anymore, because your body, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Whereas before you start cleaning your body out, you're just eating all the crap and you're just mindless, and you're numb to your own pain in your body. You feel like crap, but you don't realize how crappy you really feel until you start detoxing that stuff out of you. Then you get your body a little bit used to expecting good quality food, because you've been eating so much raw, right? Weird. And then you go and you start putting that stuff in, you're going to feel it. You can't unknow this stuff once you start knowing it. So be warned. If you want to jump on board with this warm up to the New Year's, January 1st to January 21st, we're doing 21 days of juicing. And the lead up before that, December 27th to December 31st, we're going to start our raw and mostly raw chewing food, so that we eat this really delicious, really nutritious, really vibrant food before we transition into a more accelerated detox, just to pump up the volume a little bit, just to have a little bit of fun, to challenge ourselves, to push ourselves, to see how clean can we get it now, right? Time to go on. We've had a nice little country drive, and now it's like time to get on the freeway, baby. Time to get on the toll route. Time to put the pedal to the metal. Let's go. Let's see what we can do for ourselves. Let's up the ante a little bit. Allow in the soybean eggless mayonnaise. Are you allowing that? Is that what you're saying? Well, it's still soybeans, so beware. Be aware. Be aware. Everything that you do it with awareness of what you're doing. Hi, Amy. Amy is here. Alana, you're so right. Yes. No, oh, you're so right. Yeah, no soy at all. Hello, Gwen. How are you? How's Eric doing? I hope you guys had a good day today. Good night, Gwen says weird. Weird is saying hello and good night to you as well. That's a term that we use in Trinidad a lot. Good night. You would say good night. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose power. If I lose power and my phone dies, that's why it's cut off. I told Dolly it's going to be a quick class. Don't worry. I still want to spend time with him. Berns, what's your opinion on birth control? I'm 53 and have the IUD for a few years. It's the one you keep in for 5 years. I think I should have it out. Not having any issues with it, but this health journey tells me to take it out. I've been premenopausal for 3 years. Well, my first question is, are you using it for birth control or to help your menopause? Either way, it is copper, right? And Dr. Morse says no to IUDs because it is putting it's toxic to your body. Birth control is tricky, man. It's like, you know, you can use condoms, you can use the Billings method plus condoms. You'd have to be really careful knowing your fertility cycle. Because if you're trying to and want to avoid pregnancy, and I would assume at 53 you're not necessarily, I'm gonna stick my neck out there and assume that you don't want to bring a little bambino into the world, right? Because obviously you're on birth control. So um, you know, I would say your intuition is absolutely 100% correct. I would say continue to listen to that intuition because only you know for your own body. For some people, it's like every body has to do what's right for their body. But when we start getting these downloads, Carlene, and we start realizing that, oh, something doesn't feel right about that. I need to stop doing that if I'm on this healing journey. That's what I did. 2 weeks in, I was like, I really don't want to take these hormones anymore. I don't want to take these bioidentical hormones anymore for my menopause and for my hot flashes. I'm going to heal this part of my body. However, I did not know about Dr. Morse at the time. I was brand spanking new in on this journey. I think this was like I started June 1st, 2020. I think this was like a week or two in. Um, a week in. A week in, I was like, I'm not going to take them anymore. And I stopped cold turkey. And I'm healing my body. Do I still sometimes have hot flashes? Yeah, but nothing like I did before. Yep, Alana, I shouldn't have accepted it. Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. You're learning. It's all clarity, right, Weird? You're doing good. Awesome. On the topic of birth control about periods on raw foods. Okay, so you have a question about periods on raw foods. Well, um, this is a topic that Dr. Moore says that the more clean you are, the less blood that you will discharge from the uterus. When you have a really clean, really raw living person, they will have very light periods, very minimal, if none at all, premenstrual symptoms, and very, 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 very light discharge and period blood, as it were, spotting almost for like 1 or 2 days. That is what his experience has told him, that most women who are raw and having menstruation, that's what most find. He says that the lining of the uterus becomes toxic, and that is what needs to be flushed out. It is like the body's natural means of cleaning out the uterus. But the cleaner you are on the inside, the less it has to clean out because it's already detoxified and cleaned, so to speak. I hope that that helps. Oh, you're so welcome, babe. I was thinking about you guys all day. How is Eric doing? Did he manage to get a ride into practice, or did he just do his drills at home? Let me know what's up with that. The birth control app is great. Yeah, the Billings method, I recommend the book, The Billings Method, Billings, Billings Method. It's really good. It's what me and my now ex-husband used when we were just getting married and wanted to delay pregnancy, not conceive right away. It was really good for me and for him to learn about your body's natural temperature changes during your cycle, as well as your cervical mucus, how that changes. No more babies. I didn't think so. Were you also curious, Gwen? DW, I got you. You're welcome, babe. So yeah, learn to trust that instinct, that inner voice that says, I don't know about this. And if you go to rawfigs.com and you look up IUD, that was how I researched that. I was researching that for just for my own awareness and for somebody else. I've been fully menopausal for like 10 years. Yeah, so I haven't had to really think about the birth control side of things for a while, you know? I meant along, not allow. Soybean is non-negotiable. Okay, yes. Soybean is definitely not non-negotiable. Definitely for me too. Now that I know, now that you know, right? It's like, oh, damn. Funny enough, I work in obstetrics and gynecology. That is interesting. Very interesting. But you know, what the medical community is taught is what we are all taught. We're all indoctrinated into this medical mindset where we're not really thinking about what it is we're putting in our bodies. Like, I've been guilty of that. You know, I used to be on birth control pills and then hormone pills, and it's like one after another, after another, after another, you know. So uh, it's about relearning stuff and understanding why we're doing what we're doing and how it is affecting the body. From IUDs to chemotherapy medicine to pharmaceuticals to pain medicine to shampoo, stuff we put in our hair, stuff we put on our skin. It all goes in, you know, perfumes, dyes. I've done it all myself, right? But you know, it's a matter of personal choice. How much do you want to clean up as much of what you can do as possible so that you know you're not having to be so heavily toxic all the time, and that you're not, you know, caught giving this whole thing about cancer. It's not that it's some monster cells that are out to attack you. It's cells that have died because you've put too much acid in your body. It's for all of us, it's the same thing, right? The same thing. So we need to understand that, and we need to start waking up and saying, how else should I maybe possibly want to look at this? Because what I'm doing right now, it's not really working. But here's what it takes to do that. And I'm really serious about this. Here's what it takes. It takes being on your frigging knees and asking for help. Sometimes it takes that much. And it doesn't have to be cancer that takes you there, okay? It could be just the struggle with one's fill in the blank condition. And you're just on your knees and you're just like, please, God, just please, I need your help. Help me figure this out. And not everybody is meant to be in that open, cracked open awareness place that they could see the next step unfold for them naturally. Some people It's their soul contract to suffer, and that's okay. There's no judgment there. But, you know, should you be open to cracking yourself open a little bit and looking into whether this can help you? That would be great. If you don't do it, that's fine. No skin off my back, right? You do whatever is best for you, but always strive to do what is best for you. Been there many, many times, yeah. And here we are together, Cindy, in this beautiful community where you feel loved and you are supported and you are valued and you are cherished. You know, here we are together on our journey as we close out 2020, which has been an amazing year. Amazing in so many ways. Oh my God, that is amazing to me. It's amazing to me what I'm seeing. And oh, wow, that's amazing. I'm amazed at what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? It's been an amazing year. And we're closing it out strong on a high vibing note. And that is amazing. And we're doing that together. Listen, if my phone should crap out on me, how much do I have? I have like very little battery power left. Oh, I'm good. I got 18%. I'm good. Anyhow, you know, we're closing out 2020 strong. This is one of the things that I want us to really, as a community, start to really step into more and more. And I really want to guide you guys with this because it is too easy for us to sit back and bitch about how this year was this and that and the other. And it was, I get it. I'm a human being. I'm in this experience just like everybody else. But, and there's a big but, navel orange juice for the win. I'm in that awareness place. Awesome. Because what I want you guys to take into 2021 is an awareness of the fact that everything that's unfolding for us is what it is. The only thing that we can really control is our inner state of harmony and peace. And to continue to shine our light for everyone around us, but most importantly, for humanity as a whole. We are truly light bearers on this journey. And I want us to remember that. And the only way that we can really, and regardless of whether you think that or not, the fact that you are listening to me and that you're listening to this kind of qualifies you as such. So, you know, no matter how down in the dumps you might be feeling now, you are just forgetting something. You are a god and you are a goddess of light. And it is time to stop looking at the darkness that this year has been for a lot of people. The frustration, the friends lost, the family members lost, and I'm not talking about from some flu. I'm talking about lost from their lives because they're so in a state of consciousness that is just very divisive and very wrapped around in fear. Okay. I mean, I've experienced all of that. Close friends, close family that are just like, you know, it's really sad. It's really sad. Just thinking that, you know, whatever their point of view is to yours, it's just so far opposite that this, you know, it's a deal breaker. That's really sad. You know, that's really sad. I know I've lost a lot of friends who are just can't handle seeing me walk around in a store without a mask. It's just blasphemy. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's not why I'm doing anything that I'm doing, right? So there's been a lot of fallout that we can all just, you know, over emphasize the negative stuff. I want us to be the light bearers. I want us to hold ourselves high vibrationally and do that by focusing with this crazy obsession almost on the things in our lives that we have to be grateful for. And there is so, so much. So, in the coming days, as we lead up to Christmas this week, and as we lead into the end of 2020, I really want us to embrace the amazing blessings that we have all had in our lives. I want us to hold our vibration high in doing that. The mere act of doing that raises your vibration if you are getting sucked down into the fear and the, the craziness that seems to be swirling around out there. I want us to really focus on that. I really do. Uh, it's sometimes hard to understand the role that little old me has to play in all of this that's happening. You don't understand how important little old you and little old me and little old everybody collectively together adds up. It makes a difference. We are the light, and we cannot be focused on negative stuff, whether it is how rooted we feel in our bodies because we are struggling with our health and struggling with our, healing crises and struggling to get back on track. We have got to keep this vibe high flying, right? And it starts inside of ourselves. And it starts by acknowledging all of the amazing things that we have to be grateful for. And you guys and all of you that are here and that are on this journey with me and that are such a big part of my journey, as I continue to grow in my humanness as my spiritual experience in this human form. I'm so grateful to all of you. I mean, who would have known sitting in that wheelchair 9 years ago that I'd be sitting here talking to all of you like this? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Shut the front door. That's amazing. That is... Mm, mm. Somebody asked me in the question in the post on Facebook if I would change anything, knowing what I know now, the medical doctors compared to Dr. Morse and my mentor and the incredible man who is behind my finally understanding the power that I had relinquished for some reason, finding that power back to heal myself and to get healthy and stay healthy and truly vibrant for the first time in my life. Eternally grateful to my mentor and the beautiful soul that he is. Just an absolutely incredibly spiritual God man who is here to help as many people as he can, which is why I resonate so closely with him. I feel so much affiliation with that energy, of godly love and passion for the human race, for humanity as a whole. I just resonate with that so much. I feel it. Berns, today a lady had a live session on how she found you and how the meditation had changed her life. She talked about how great the group is. Oh my gosh, awesome. Who was that, Gwen? Do you remember? Somebody was doing a live? I haven't checked my notifications to see if I was tagged in any posts. I should go. I usually I need to go. I need to be on top of that more. I did not know about that. Yeah, every person with their journey, and she will, by going live and sharing about this or coming to the class as you guys do here. This is sharing live right here. By you saying this kind of stuff, Gwen, and by everybody sharing their comments and sharing their stories of all of your growth and all of your struggles and all of that, we are helping to heal the world on a very, very deep and powerful level. Can you see this? I can see this. I've heard that your eye color can change on a raw food diet. Yes, 100%. In fact, Wanda, who I was just speaking with, showed me pictures of the babies that she adopted. This Wanda in our class, guys, she is, oh my God, I love her already. Anyhow, her baby's eyes, she adopted two drug addicted babies from, oh, anyhow, woman is an angel. And she's been detoxing them. She has them all raw. And the babies are, I want to say, 2.5 now. And their eyes went from dark brown to bright blue. Crazy. But yes, iridology. What's your thoughts on breast implants? I want to take mine out. They are needing to be taken out. I think, did I ask this before? You did not ask this before. My feeling is that if you want to take your implants out, go take them out. If you don't feel like you need to take them out, but you're kind of being pressured by all of this thing about, you know, whatever, if yours are leaking, if you feel health compromised because of it, go take them out. If you don't, enjoy them. I love my implants. I have no problem about my implants being in. And should I ever have to take them out, I think I would cry big tears. Yes, I would. I like my boobs and I cannot lie. Okay. I like my femininity. I'm in touch with my sexual energy as a beautiful goddess. I came rocking an amazing life in an amazing body. My boobs just didn't cooperate with that, so I helped them out a little bit. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I am completely 100% happy with and in tune with and comfortable in my own skin in all areas of my life. Um, but if I were to take them out, I'd be like, put those babies back in. What are you doing? Put some better ones back in. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have these ones taken out, let's get some other. What's the best tech out there for this now? I'll have those. I want them back in. But that's me. That's me. Right? If you, does it matter to you? You want them out, you feel health compromised because of them, you feel that maybe that is what is causing some of your issues, go for it. It's your body. That's the beautiful thing about your body. You get to decide on all of these topics. I too am blessed for finding. I found you. Aw, thank you, honey. Hey, Bob. Yes, it was you that made that comment, that you asked me that question. It was a great question, my friend. Just a shame that the medical field and insurances can't all get on the same pages. I know. Look what they did for the thing. Yeah. If they could put that energy into teaching and helping the world get healthy and happy, just saying. But there's no money in that, man. There's no money in that. It's a multi-trillion-dollar business a year, dollar a year business. They can't make that kind of money on broccoli. What you talking about, Willis? It's a shame indeed. She did that for the 21 days of meditation, Gwen. What did I do? What did I do? What did Gwen ask? Oh, particular lady had a live session on how she found you and the meditation had changed her life. She talked about how great the group is. Oh, okay. So maybe one of the girls that were in the 21 days of the, yeah, 21 days of abundance that I did. I was thinking tonight that, oh my gosh, this is the first night that I don't have to do the 21 day of abundance meditation upload onto YouTube for you. I had a good excuse to stay home. I hate leaving my house anyway. Worked out fine for me. Okay, good. Hey there, Junior El Nino. Thank you so much. I'm right on target, am I? Awesome. Glad to hear that you are resonating with this, my friend. Carlene said, 2020 has been an amazing year. I'm so thankful for my lessons and blessings. I'm at a place of so much joy and peace. Oh my God, so am I. I feel you. Thank you so much, El Nino. Great, great. Thank you for the encouragement, my friend. Yep, almost no middle ground for everyone. Love your truth. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm not talking about someone who gives me joy. The joy comes from within me. Yes, babe. Hey, man. That's exactly what I understood. Yes, indeed. It's all about your inner joy, right? Doesn't matter who you're with. If you're miserable inside, you're miserable inside. If you're happy inside and the other person is happy inside, and you coincide together and you amplify each other's happiness, now there's some magic, right? Thank you, Amy. Thank you for your answer. I'm off to town. Have a good rest. Thank you so much, Ravika. They're old implants, have had them for over 20 years. Well, I guess, are they leaking? Or do you need, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't follow up on that kind of stuff. 20 years, that doesn't necessarily mean anything if they're not compromising you. But I don't know. Berns, after you finish, I will go back on Facebook and get her name. Yes, Alana, that is right. She spoke about the meditation. Super cool. I got to go. Was it posted in the group? I got to go back and check that group. Random question. How do you feel about the LGBT, the lesbian, gay, bi, transgender community? I don't know. Everybody's a human. Everybody's completely entitled to expressing themselves, their sexuality, their sense of who they are in their body as is right for them. Who am I to judge anybody for anything? I have a lot of my personal friends are bisexual. Well, not a lot of them. I would say I know of a fair amount of my friends who are bisexual, who are gay, who are transgendering. Have a close personal friend, and I don't know. People are just people. I don't think what you do. I don't think how you feel about your sexuality or what is your sexuality. None of that's what impacts on me is who you are in the world. What kind of light do you shine in the world? What kind of energy do you bring to the experience of life? That is way more significant or important. Not to say that anybody's experience isn't significant, because I cannot imagine what it must be like to grow up bisexual, let's say, or gay or transgender or lesbian. Like, I have no idea what that would feel like, and the pressure that that would put on a person, and coming to terms with all of that, and how do you express that. Like, I have a lot of empathy for people who are experiencing that, like, as if life isn't hard enough growing up as it is, but you got to come with all of that that society puts on you. So certainly in terms of that, I'm completely empathetic and completely understanding of all of that, and completely at the same time, okay, you're gay. All right, awesome. What are you drinking? What is that juice? That looks really good. I'm more interested in who you are rather than what your label is, I guess is what I'm saying. Day 60 something. Oh my goodness, I forget. How many days is it? Just getting started. I put the lime in the coconut and drank it all up for dinner. Yes, my friend, we are day 65. Day 65. I know when she said she lives in Pittsburgh. My dear sister, if you are here, please say hi. Was it in the group? Did she just do the live in the group? I will go and look in our Real Juicy Detox group. Weird peace and salutations. Not weird peace, weird peace and salutations. Check out Mark James Gordon on YouTube. Introduction to Iridology. Yes. Hey, 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 Detox Your Being is here. May all beings find happiness indeed. Mahalo to you as well, my friend. There you will find how your iris is a window to your anatomy. Yes. I cannot wait to take Dr. Morris's iridology course. That is going to be so much fun. And I cannot wait to bring it all back to you guys and teach you so that you can learn how to read your own eyes as well. I can't wait for that course. Hello, Emoji King will do. Alana says Dawn and Ron Grayson 20 Dawn and Ron. Okay, day 22's assignment. Okay, I will go back and check it. Beautiful. Oops, 21, not 22. No kidding. People are people. One love. For real though, right? Love for all beings. Yes, Detox Your Being. True, true, true. I believe it was Dawn that made the post about the meditation. I'm going to go back and look at it. Detox Your Being, great video on alternate nostril breathing, my brother. Yes. I remember when my now ex-husband and I, we were involved with yoga, and we did a lot of different types of breathing exercises based on the Hindu practices. It was just taught to us to use these two fingers, and you just alternate like this as you do your breathing exercises. It was very cool. You did a great job. Great demonstration. I loved it as well. Thank you, my friend. Really opens up the channels, gets the life force flowing. Yes, indeed. Hey, I just noticed you're in Glenda, Berns. Yes, I'm in Glenda. We're in Glenda. So then we don't need any more doctors, only health monitors and more iridologists and spiritual teachers. Well, that's my path. That's what I'm saying. I'm on a whole different level now, baby. I'm not interested in the medical model. Not interested one bit. They can't give me a single answer. They flat out said, we don't know what causes your cancer, but we're happy to cut you open and remove body parts on the regular. I'm good. I'm going to go look for the answer where somebody who has the answer. And thank God I found him, Dr. Robert Morse, ND. And I learned how to do it because I became a detox specialist in order that I would completely and fully understand how I needed to heal myself and why. And why. And in the process, I've been able to help so many others because I've opened up myself, my life, my heart, all the knowledge in all the ways that I could possibly pull everything together so that you guys could stay inspired and that you guys can come to this knowledge and change your lives, because inspired action, right? Detox your being, right? So glad to hear it. The LGBT is a big part of who I am. I'm transmasic and pansexual. Ooh, I'm at 10% battery now. I'm living on the edge, baby. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm really, really happy that you are a beautifully expressed human being in that whole experience of who you are. It's amazing. And ACE, I don't know what ACE is. So there's so many different things I don't know about. All I know is that I love everybody equally, and who you are and what you identify as is not really that relevant to me, aside from the fact that it's pretty damn cool. There's so many different there's so many different uh, expressions of oneself. You know what I mean? And it's so cool to see people living and experiencing their expression in a way that is completely unapologetic. Be unapologetic in your lives, everybody. If you could be anything in life, be kind. Wait, I'm not even making this shit up. Be kind in my robe and in my sweater. Be kind and live unapologetically as you're kind to other people and as you're kind to other beings. Be kind to yourself and live unapologetically. Don't apologize for anything. Be who you truly are. And anybody who can't handle it, they're not your people. They're not your people. Don't try to be false. Don't try to put on false airs for anybody. It gets exhausting keeping that up. Just be yourself. That is what the world wants. That is what the world needs. Just be your kind, open, loving self, and don't apologize for who you are. Don't feel like you have to hide who you are. Although I understand, I get it, especially in a country like Trinidad. Although last time I checked, Trinidad was kind of getting a little out there and pretty progressive on normalizing the multiple expressions of people as we are. On day 65 for the group, then I'm on day 62. All right. You're doing an amazing job. Hey, Vanessa, how are you, babe? Oh my God, thank you so much for popping in. Doctors don't teach you that you can heal yourself. No, they don't. They're not even taught that that can be done. they're convinced and brainwashed to think that that's not possible. Love what you are doing, the beautiful seeds you are planting. Thank you so much, my love. You saw me struggling there for a bit about the whole YouTube channel. I think in the last 65 days, I think I've uploaded over 150 videos. I've done over 150 videos. Crazy, right? Heal thyself that others may be healed. Yes, my darling. Yes, Raw Bliss on YouTube. I saw Raw Bliss's channel as well. Not male or female. I just am. Yes, my friend. Yes, indeed. You're so cool, Detox your being. So many of us here tonight. Yes, I saw that, Cindy. It's so great. The trolls are ganging up on Raw Bliss. Let's give him some support. We will send him lots of energy and lots of love. Oh my goodness. Oh, MASC is as in masculine. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm not up on the acronyms too much, honey. Awesome. Treat yourself as you would like to be treated. That's, yes, treat others as you would like to be treated. That's a tricky one. I'll never forget. I did a, I swear to God, my power is going to go out and I'm going to lose the stream at some point. So if the live stops, that's what happened. Okay. I have a story about that. Treat others as you would like to be treated. What if you like to get spanked? What if you're into S&M? Or what if the other person is into S&M, but you're not? Would you want to be treated like they want to be treated? I think it's more like treat others as you, with love and kindness. Treat others with love and kindness. Because some people don't like to be treated very well, whether it's S&M. Sorry, I went off into that sexual component, but abusive, right? Some people are very self-abusive. They inflict a lot of abuse on themselves emotionally, mentally, the thoughts they think, the habits they keep, you know. Just wanted to throw that in there. Support inbound. Yes, indeed. Thank you for supporting what is his name? Raw Bliss. Weird. Sorry for my ignorance. What's trans? I think trans masc is when you're transitioning from female to male. Is that right? Trans masculine. I'm not 100% sure. Raw Bliss is over 3 years raw, living in Vietnam by himself. He's a school teacher, kindergarten to junior high school age in Vietnam. That is so cool. Well, no, not exactly. They now only decriminalize gay sex. Okay, they just decriminalized it. Yeah, it's pretty backwards in Trinidad in some regards, unfortunately. A lot of us are here. Her battery is going to die. LOL. It's all good. It's all good. I have a cousin that is transgender. Yeah, I know people. A friend of ours is. Oh my God, Detox. Me too. Love to see it. Yes. Yes. You guys are amazing. I want you to know that. I see you. I love you. I honor you. I'm so grateful for you. And yeah, I love you. No, I didn't mean BDSM. Okay, let's get off the S&M. Let's get off that one. I did not mean that in that regard. Although I have no problem talking about that. It's just that we got kidlets in here sometimes, so I want to respect that. Treat others as you treat your grandma who spoils you. There you go. Where that's it. Funny, never of thought of if you would right? Right? I can't read that one out. I'm going to get this video banned if I'm not careful. Okay. So, but back to in all seriousness, I'm going to head out now and I will see you guys tomorrow for Bouncing with Berns at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can come along. If you have a rebounder, dust it off, pull it out from under the bed, get it out of the shed, get it out of the basement, pull out your rebounder and just come and do a little light bouncing with us. You know what I'm saying? Just come, just come and hang out. We always have a good class in the morning. I know my daughter said, "What? What is that?" I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you have to ask, this is what my answer would be to her. If your daughter comes and says, "Wait, what is that, Mom?" You just need to tell her, if you don't know, you don't need to know. That's one of those things. It's like, you're okay. I don't know. I don't know what burns. No, if you don't, if you have to ask, you don't know. Okay. It was, can't take it back. Live TV, folks, live TV. Transmasc means you transition from feminine to masculine, not necessarily. Okay, I understand. So more feminine to masculine. So you're not, you haven't had any gender reassignment surgery. It's more ambiguous and based more on the person. Right. I understand. I understand. I overstand. All right. I overstand. Mine's just sitting looking at me in the living room. Hi, kids. I told her Berns likes leather. Oh, oh my God. Kelly, you crack me up. I've missed you. We've missed you. All right, guys. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow, Bouncing with Berns. If not, you're going to be joining me at noon to see the reveal of my carrot onion bread. And I have plantain. I have plantain that I've defrosted on the counter that I'm going to need to make something with tomorrow. So we're going to take it up in the kitchen again tomorrow. All of these recipes, by the way, you guys can start preparing them all now. So, all right, because if you're going to be doing this real juicy detox warm up to New Year's with our juice cleanse, all of these recipes, start making these now so that you guys get the hang of it, so that you have some in the freezer, so that come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you have your food ready to go. You don't have to do all the cooking then. Prepare in advance. All right, prepare in advance. So the Bernsey burgers that I made yesterday, freaking fire. I'm not even kidding you. I made it into a ground beef. I did some in a burger, but I did some in a ground beef, kind of just sprinkled out on the dehydrator sheet, put them in the dehydrator 2.5 hours. Bam, moist, juicy little nuggets. Taste better than any ground beef you're ever going to make. Perfect for tacos, perfect for your wraps. You can use them in a lettuce wrap. You can make a little, what's that little Buddha, Buddha cups, a little lettuce cup with that. Oh my God, the things you can do with this stuff, way better than that crap you buy in the grocery store with textured vegetable protein, AKA soy. Stop it. Stop it. That's not how you eat healthy. Okay, so come watch the noon classes. It's holiday time. Give yourself, put me on while you make it in the background. You know what I'm saying? Make the dishes, prepare for 5 days warm up starting December 27th. So much good, delicious food. Come, prepare, warm up, close out 2020 strong, not in the old food addictions. Okay. Come learn how to make the wraps, learn how to make the dips, learn how to make the raw vegan pizza, the raw vegan Bernsey burgers. Come to the light side of living. All right, guys. I love you. Good night.